Cool. It is working. Oh, I need to get that off the stream. All right, live there. One concurrent viewer. Oh, let's see, am I live there? I am live. Beautiful. So that's live. Alright. If I click on one, does it allow me to go? No, I'm going to have to do row by row. I guess while I'm at it, let's see if the English... The English one is up. No chance of it, right? Yeah, they don't even have the starter cards in yet. Okay, I'll give it a couple minutes. I guess I'll check IGN real quick. This would be the better way to react if I can. Nope. We're gonna have to react to Japanese. Actually, let's do... No, this is copyright free. All right. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to get started, so I don't want to wait any longer. Alright, first things first, that's a warrior. Okay. I want Japanese to English. Oh, Viper, not Warrior. Choose one of your opponents. Forwards, do 3k. If you control multi-element, do 7k. Okay. Seems decent. Browser might have Google Lens. I'm not going to bother with it. Does that work? Let's see. Does, but I'm just going to read it off. So, okay. 3 CP, 7k. If you do 3k to a forward, if you have a multi-element, do 7k. It's fine. It's actually better than most standard unit forwards are. We'll be getting limited. That is new. Okay, that's rare. Chaos to Narumono. That's like Chaos Advent. Job's gonna be night, right? That's night. Field in the break zone. Reveal 7. From among them, place 1 Sopho forward onto the field. Place the rest onto the bottom of your deck. They become the dark attribute and gain the job Chaos. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that's so cool.
Is it job night?
It is job night. No, it's job warrior?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's not. Is that warrior or knight? That's saying warrior.
That's warrior.
That's warrior. Why is that a warrior? Okay. That is a cool card. What's the best thing to spin into that? Darkness Manifest? 7 cost? I think that's the best thing you can spin into. That's cute. I imagine it's meant to spin into something later on. JP Warrior is English Knight. Okay, that's what I thought that was Knight, but...
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Okay, so we've seen this Samurai. What is that? Is that like Berserker? 2 cost backup. Gladiator. Place Gladiator, do 2k to all the forwards opponent controls. That's like an Opus 1 backup. Okay. Jekt, we've seen. Zell is new. Zell's legend is Zeromus. Okay. So Zell, 8k EX burst. Choose any forward. Choose any number of forwards. Do 5k as you like. If you control 4 or more, cap 8. Do 9k as you like. Damage 3 gains haste. Do I like that? It's okay. Burst does a lot of heavy lifting, I think. I really think we need more backups for these cards to really be good, though. And like damage 3, most 8 decks are so aggro that I feel like it doesn't really matter, right? Am I crazy? I mean, it's the best Zell we've ever gotten, but that is a really low bar to clear. Alright. I see crystal icons. That's not a good sign for Zeromus. Also Zemus in all areas. Uh, when one or more characters are chosen by a summoner ability, negate that effect unless your opponent pays. Is it pays 4 or pays a crystal? What the fuck? Um. Huh. Is that really the text on the card? Well, that's crazy, right? Like, this is just the craziest card ever printed? As far as, like, defensive tools go? I mean, I think the game can handle it, but thank God this isn't in the game. Like, it's also Cat 4. Like, imagine this was in the game with Yuna. Like, we were almost able to, like, about to have Yuna with the thing. Why can they pay a crystal to remove it? Like, make it so much cheaper. Like, I'm not complaining, but, like, that's so much lower of a cost than 4 CP. And it's character, too. So this does the Cecil thing of just turning off Dull Freeze. I'm glad this isn't in the game at the same time as Yuna. I don't think this is broken, but I don't love it. Yeah, this would be so crazy if there was a... if Cecil was still in the game. Okay. This is new. Enters or leaves. Remove the top card of your game deck. Okay, so Impulse Draw on entry and leave. Only this turn? During this game. Oh, Impulse Draw forever. That's just a good card, right? It's a bit random. It's a bit flippy, but like that's fine. What's the job? Is that also? It's a knight too, so like a knight that impulse draws 1 on entry and death. Like that's pretty good. Like knights are playing Lilith right now. This is better than Lilith outside of costing 4, I think. Like you could flip poorly, but like knights don't also have that much name clash, like by design. Yeah, we're just buffing knights, I guess. Yeah, uncontested name. Like it's an easy one of in knights. Okay, we've seen all of these. I'm gonna save the LB for last. So I've heard rumors of some warriors in ice. Yeah, I'm saving LBs for last, Kingpin. So this is, I believe, warrior, if I remember correctly. Yep, warrior. Whenever is that knight or warrior again? That's knight, right? That's knight.
Yeah.
She's a knight.
Yeah.
Whenever she or a knight is placed in your field, choose a forward Dull Freeze it. So she's shitty last well. When she enters, add a warrior from the knight from the top 3 of your deck. I mean, she's better than Physalis. Like, she will see play. She's definitely better than Physalis. But again, the 4 cost, the 4 cost is kind of fucking me up. I don't know how to evaluate 4 cost knights because, like, to me, it feels so much worse sometimes to hit a 4 cost off Corilla than a 2 cost. Like, what they're really looking for is 2 costs. Yo, congrats, Richard. I'm happy to hear that. Alright. Eru Materu. So this one, I think, is going to be... Come on. Was chosen by ability, they discard. Give a... Is that... I think that's... when a warrior's... is it as an action ability? No, not to no control. Your job knights Gain the ability. When they're chosen by an ability, they must discard. So she has and gives all of your knights a ward of your opponent discards a card, and on damage 3 she becomes a 9k. But she's not a knight.
She's not a knight. Yeah, that's the thing.
And knights don't really love off-color 3 like she'll be annoying as hell. Can knights afford to play this though? Like they're already kind of tied up for slots, and it's a whiff for Karilla. It's just, this is a lot of how is this a common, by the way? Jesus Christ. If there was any more text, it would be bleeding into the damn damage box. I mean, I guess it's a common because it doesn't do anything on play, but like, that's a lot of text for a common. I think that's a knight backup. Sack it, add a knight from Breakstone to hand. Sure. That's crazy. That's actually a huge upgrade to the deck. Is that warrior? It says warrior, but warrior and knight, I think, have similar text boxes, right? Oh, no. Wrong thing to click. It's a warrior? Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. We did see this guy. Yeah. Okay, so that's warrior. That's warrior. So she's a warrior then as well. I should pull up what the text box for knight is because I'm missing it. So this is also warrior support then. So this is also a warrior. So the fire one that I was looking at earlier, that's what knight's text box is? Where was that? That's warrior as well, I think. Where was the other one? Garland. It is like really similar text. Okay, we're gonna do. I should just go on the card browser and pull up Laswell. Actually, we're just gonna do that. Opus, where is it? 16 here. Ice. Okay, start sideways. Okay, so this is a warrior. This is not a knight. That's knight. That's warrior. So everything warrior. Okay. Yeah. Which honestly makes this even better, because honestly, like, a lot of the previous Oppo stuff, the best partner for it probably was Tybus, like, objectively. So, okay. So we go back to Ice. So this is all warrior support then. Okay, so we got a standard unit, Ice, backup. Is that like Bard? Enter, choose a forward, dull it, freeze it. Choose a backup if you have a multi-element forward, dull freeze it. Oh, sorry, this is a forward again. It's pretty stock standard standard unit forward. Yeah, the warriors got baby Laswell. Okay, so we are getting one cost in every element, just about. So this is the cycle. When casting, you pay an additional cost. Choose a dull forward. If you pay the additional cost, break it. I mean, that makes sense. It's both an ice and an earth ability. Huh. These read really bad to me, by the way. Like, these just read so bad. Also, that is the weirdest ass weapon I've ever seen. Yeah, all the standard unit forwards seem to be like they care about if you have a multi-element forward. When she enters, choose 2 characters, dull them. If you have 3 or more warriors, also freeze them. That's not really moving the mark on warriors. Yeah. It's good, but it's not making them that much better. Gesper, Legend, Kefka. Oh, that is some sick art. Please be good. Kefka can be cast by paying that wedge instead. Can only be paid with CP generated from backups. When it's cast, choose a forward and a backup. Choose a forward your opponent controls and one backup in your break zone with a cost equal to or less than that forward. Break the former, put the latter onto the field. So you oh, I get it. You're turning them into Magicite. I get the lore. Well, the good thing is, if you have an expensive backup, I don't think this is. Oh, man, this is such a tricky one. So this is what Cindy is meant to play with, right? Like we can just agree, like this is the Cindy card. Like Cindy color fixes it and is a 6-cost backup that you can revive with it. The downside, if you have 5 backups, are you allowed to just choose their forward, choose your backup, and then sack them, right? Like you just sack their forward. It's a Famfrit. Because you don't have to be able to play the backup on your field, do you? It's a break. Yeah, you break their forward. Put the ladder onto the field. This is the JP card browser. Yeah, I need a ruling clarification. Because if this requires you to have fewer backups, it's really awkward that you need 3 backups to cast him. But, like, when you play him, you're filling a backup slot. So, like, you need breakable backups. It's not, like, hard to do. I think the effect is very strong. Like, the hardest thing, honestly, is going to be finding expensive backups to play with them. This is the best Verstel card ever printed, by the way. Yeah, isn't this crazy? Like, if you can revive a 6-cost backup with this, yeah, if you could revive a 6-cost backup, I guess it depends on the size. Their forward has to be bigger than the backup you revive. So usually you're going to be targeting like Tyvis or like, oh my god, if they have a Clivern Ifrit. That is... I don't know how to evaluate that, because that could, like, that is the best removal spell in the game. 3 cost to play, ramp a backup, put a 9k in the field, kill anything. Would be the best card in the game. Right? Like, can Chaos Arc play this? Because they already want to play Terra. So this would let them run. They already want to play Lock. They want to play Mana Black. You can play Earth with it, obviously. Yeah, break Ramsor, revive Shantoto. I mean, like, you could also just cast Shantoto. Like, Chaos Arc does play expensive. It's the best card in the game if you can do it for its reduced cost. I also need to check and see if you're allowed to choose. If it has no text, if you have 5 backups, it's unplayable, I think, because I think it's too hard to consistently keep your backups open for decks that would want to play it. The lore on it is so cool. It is one of the coolest cards they've ever printed. Seymour. Thought we were done with the Final Fantasy X. Summoner, pay ice, choose 2 of the following. Break a dull forward, choose 2 characters, dull freeze them. The next time you cast a summon, the cost is reduced by 4, or your opponent discards a card. It's expensive, but like it's got good text. When he enters the field, pay 1, so he's basically a 6 cost. That they don't want you just discarding 3 cards for. Dull Freeze 2. Break it Dull forward. It reminds me a lot of Cloud. Oh, ETB and attack. Really? Or attacks. Okay, well if it's on attack as well, that makes it a lot better. That's kind of like a Cloud that like gives recurring value then. Okay. Good card. Not excited to play against it. Sid Alstein. 4 CP 7k. I think it's like the smallest one we've ever had. Choose a character. Dull Freeze it. Your opponent discards a card from their hand. Sure. It's one of the ice cards of all time. Okay, cool. More summons. Ooh, that is Ruby Asami art. Hold on, we're looking at the full art of this. Gosh, she's so good. She's so good. What's the text on Moomba? You dull 2, cat 8 forwards. Instead of paying its cost. Choose a forward. If it's dull or has taken damage, break it. So it's basically a more restrictive version of the Kujata, right? Like, it hits damaged forwards or dull forwards, but it's harder to get the alternate casting cost. Am I reading that right? I mean, Kujata's a good card. And this one doesn't have to be on your turn, which is a big buff. Because Kujata you can only do on your turn. I don't know if I think that's a hero summon compared to Kujata. Okay. Reaper. This is our backup. So I guess this is kind of like what the ninja is. Choose a forward. Deal damage equal to half its power. Tap, sack, break. Choose. Okay, so 2 instances of dealing a forward damage equal to half its power. That's not great. Great for limited. Not really going to see play anywhere else. Hi, Richie. Search for a Cat 8 summon. Okay, that's nice. When you cast a Cat 8 summon, choose a character, dull freeze, Vega Blast, choose 2 characters, dull freeze them. Doomtrain is, or Glaciolabilus is still a Cat 8 ice summon as well. Are there any other Cat 8 summons that are really relevant? Obviously the Moomba as well would be nice. Okay, no new LBs. We've seen all the ice LBs apparently. Moving along. Eden. Oh yeah, and it reduces the cost on Eden. That's nice. Alright. Red Mage. Additional cost 4 or less. I guess that's because it's a lightning kicker. That's a very weird effect to give a wind card. It's not a good card, but... we've seen Oscar... This is new. Rare. Okay. Okay, it sucks. Search for... The ability just says sack it, search for a forward, add it to your hand. That's true, yeah. So basically the kicker does an ability in the element of the kicker, basically. Is that a Wind Dancer backup? That's a Wind Dancer backup. Okay, this is like actually super relevant. There hasn't been a good Wind Dancer backup ever that hasn't been named Pinello, and there's never been a good standard unit Wind Dancer backup. And they're like dying for one of these that like doesn't cost 3 for a vanilla. When it enters the field, choose 3 non-dancers. Is that right? Choose 3 non-dancers? And then activate them. So that's really annoying. I mean, it's nice. It can be a pseudo cheap backup, but your backups are going to be dancers in a dancer deck. Why would they do that? Yeah. I mean, if it says 3 dancers, it's still gonna be kind of rough because, like, you have to find things to do with that CP immediately. I think it says non-dancers because it doesn't want it activating itself. Could be other than this dancer. That could be. But it says job or card name dancer. And, like, the translation is not having any issues with it. Like, it doesn't say, like, other than this card. It would just say 3 other backups and activate them. Or 3 other characters. So the fact it says job, card, dancer, I think it's meant to be doing the dancer thing and buffing its team. I mean, oh, man. That is so weird. So, because you have, what? You'll have a King Tycoon and a Lena, probably? I mean, that makes it a pseudo 2-cost backup. It's the best Wind Dancer backup ever. But I don't know if that's what the deck was looking for. Okay, Thief Haste. Okay, this thing's broken and limited already. If you have a multi-element forward, it can't be blocked. I think it's up to. Choose up to 3. Where did I get the blown up Beatrix card? It was a prize at Re-Raise in Dallas in 2022. They had a bunch of giant metal cards, and I managed to win it, which is cool because this is actually the card that's the reason I got into playing the game. I'm not a fan of her anymore. But, yeah. Staga. Okay. Forward. Job Staga. You could have 2 or more. Oh. You could have 2 or more of this card on the field. So it's multi-element without, or multiplayable without being multiplayable. When it enters, you can search for 2. Put them onto the field dull. when it enters the field, due to your cast. When it enters the field, search for 2, place them on the field. When it enters the field by casting a spell, place all of them from the break zone onto the field dull. So when you play it, you just shit out 3 forwards for 6? And then if it... Oh, is the second one... Starka ga kyasto ni firdo... So when it enters the field, you always get to search for your deck for all the Stalkers and play them. But if you cast it, you also get the ones from the break zone. It is not Squadron Hawk. Squadron Hawk puts them in hand, right? This is just search your deck, put them all in play. From bin by... Yeah. So if you cast them, you get them from the break zone. If it hits play, you always search your deck and play them. I guess we're going to really find out how good 3 forwards turn 1 is, because that's what this basically is reading to me as, is how good is 3 forwards. God forbid you enter a draft and there's more than one of these things, or like more than a couple of these in your thing. Like, if you draft and get like 5 of these in your deck, I think you just win, right? Seems really good with like... I was gonna say it seems really good with Zodiark, but I also don't know that like you can consist... Oh, that's actually cute. So you play this with Zodiark on field. You sack it to Zodiark. And then it comes back due to its own effect. Because you cast it. If you could sack it on its own entry, you get it back. Oh, that's something. There might be something there. Okay. I'll click with you later. 7. Rare. Back up. Is this just a... Oh, no. Oh, no, she sucks. Oh, no. Yeah. It's a neat idea. So, back attack, when she enters the field, choose an auto from a forward of cost 5 or more, cancel its effect. Stone unplayable. Wow. Okay. Balthier. So this is Revenant Wings Balthier? Yeah. It's a 2-cost Sky Pirate backup. I mean, we needed them for Vaughn and Limited at least, but not really the name we were hoping for. Choose a forward, deal 4K. You may pay... Okay, so on entry, do 4K. You can pay a kicker of 3 to do it again. No, it's not very good. It's just a vanilla Sky Pirate backup. Chaos Walker of the Wheel? I think that's Chaos Walker of the Wheel, right? Okay, what we got? Choose a character you control that doesn't have... Oh. It's a character? No shot that says character. That says character. What the fuck? So choose a character you control without multiplayable, remove it from the game, search for a card with the same name, add it to your hand. That's the craziest card I think I've ever read. You can't just print that. No, she's 5 or more. She's a win card on. Oh, it is 5 or less. It's still like it's from a forward only, cost 5 or less. I still don't think it's that good. Like, I don't know. I'm not excited to play that. Like, I guess like a Mott on a backup is still decent, but like it's only forward, it's only 5 or less. A little better. I thought it was 5 or more. She was stone unplayable at that, but doesn't stop Ifrit. Chaos Walker of the Wheel. This card is going to be broken in something. And we've seen all the multi-LBs. I think the only multi-LB that I haven't seen then is Terra, right? Four cost backup. Count 11. Top 4. 1 to hand, 1 to break zone, rest to bottom. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I really like that, actually. Yeah, I'll play the hell out of this guy. You can't put that art on Gallop and make him a common. No, look at this. He's so cool. Oh, I don't even want to read this. I know it's going to suck, but like, look at this art. No. This isn't the legend? Alright, let's read them. When he's added to your hand or searched, you may pay 2. When you do, play a card named Galif from your hand onto the field. You can only use this ability during your turn. Okay, he's actually not too bad. Does it say specifically search? Sachi, yeah. So if you can search him or recur him, you can pay 2 as a kicker to play him for free. You can also play any Galif, so if there's ever a good Galif you might want, that's potentially interesting. Okay. I'm going to guess Kryle's going to add him back then. Oh, wait. Job? No, he's a Dawn Warrior. No. Gladio, the boys. Yeah, search Noctis. Yeah. Gladio enters the field, search Noctis. Special, all your stuff gets big. I mean, I'll play it. I don't think it's a big push for the deck, but I will play the hell out of him. Search for a cat 5 forward, add it to your hand. Okay. Hmm. I mean, that is a crazy line of text. Uh, Remind me, Siren's Cat 5, right? Man. Search for a Cat 5. So, I mean, the lore is she's supposed to find her dad and play him. But this also gets Ferris and Lena and Bart's. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a crazy thing to bring back with Arc too, isn't it? Arc, activate your backups, go find Ferris, play Ferris, search Refia. The only question is, like, the other one does have the burst, and it's so, like, if you go to my Refia list, come on. I don't have that many Cat 5 forwards in it, right? I have 3 Ferrises and a Lena. Une's Cat 3, Refia's Cat 3. Onion Knight's Cat 3. Oh, it seems crazy in Time Warp or Time Magic Bart's, actually, isn't it? Because it just searches the next one for cheaper. And Bart's actually had an issue previously where... So it's a one of in Time Magic Bart's for sure. Because that deck wants to find another Bart's, and it wants to find an odd-costed Warrior Light backup that gets another copy of Bart's. So it's huge ramifications for Time Magic. What? Yeah. Time Magic Bart's. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that has huge ramifications there. And it might be a one of in Refia. I can see Refia even playing... Oh, man, playing 4 Cryals would feel so bad, though. Searching X Death is good. I mean, just a generic Cat 5 searcher is good. And Cryal's, like, a good name, but she's not, like, mission critical to any particular deck. Okay, so... It's just going to be, like, pay 3, your opponent discards a card. It's a Famfrit effect. Oh, because it's water. Yeah. Sure. We'll see no play. Searches Neo X Death. You're so Australia pilled. Alright. Hashmal. Also, I just realized the only one of these with an EX burst is the damn Ifrit, of course. We just can't have nice things with bursts, apparently. Choose a job or category, reveal the top 3, add 2 with that job or category, place the rest in the bottom of the deck in any order. No, I don't think I will. What wants to... Cat 12. Okay, never mind. It might see some play as a cat... It's like exactly good in Fran, right? You can declare Cat 12, like the Fran Bosch deck. That's like the only place I can see this seeing play. And even there, like, I'm not that happy to go reveal 3, get something for 2 in most decks. The Cat 12 has to have the density thanks to Bosch. And it needs just, like, good Earth Cat 12 cards. Why does it not have a burst? Like, just give this damn card a burst. I don't think it would break anything. Okay. Noctis is the other legend. Man, they don't have a better, like... Surely, surely we had a better Noctis art that we burned on something shitty, right? What? Why did we use this for the rare and this for the legend? What? Kageyama-san, come on. uh, okay, so the retainers. Make Noctis 2k bigger per. Or no, he makes all your retainers 2k bigger. Search for 2 retainers. Special, choose a forward, do 9k. What? I mean, I get what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go Gladio, find Noctis. Noctis, search Ignis Prompto, play Ignis Prompto. You now have all of the boys in play. Is that even that good? Like, with the old starter Prompto, you can draw 2 cards and attack? Let me reread what the Prompto and the Ignis from the set say. Or you can make them sack a forward. No, Prompto only makes the Noctis thing twice. Like, this just reads like a bad limited archetype to me. Like, it doesn't read like a constructed deck. Oh, really? That's what the whole cycle of retainers was for? Like, there's no world that's better than the starter one. Ew. Well, now I'm sad. I was actually really hoping that would be a good card. Or like at least an interesting one. You can't have art this good on this cycle. Okay, hold on. On play, make a forward brave. Okay, hold on. Let's see. This is Marlboro in Earth. I don't know if they've been Earth before. Can't block. Yeah, it sucks. Really? It's somehow like one of the worst ones. Alright. Monk, Zaka. Choose an Earth forward. It's legitimately like. Isn't there a monk that already does this? That just like tap and sack itself to give a forward 3,000 power? Like, don't we literally have this card already? And how are the hypest cards in Earth the frickin' this? I mean, I guess Cryo, like, these are really good. We just had some good spoilers before. No, they succeeded. It is bad. 8k damage for the 4 kicker. Again, paying 5 for a backup to kill a thing is just not good. Why? I'm not doing that. Arumento. Oh, she's kind of decent, right? Just like a 2-cost backup that you can always sack to just kill anything at like a pretty negligible cost. Like, this is just a good card. Yeah. That's just good. I can't believe they printed this thing. Does he gain haste? He gains haste if you have... Okay. So he gains 2,000 power and haste if you have 4 cat 14, which is not difficult to do at all. And then attack, break a forward, damage 5, attack, break a second forward. Job Prince, also searchable off of Sarah. No, that's good. Good card. Like you probably have to give him haste, but it's not that difficult to do. Yeah, really good in Scions, and in Scions specifically, you can also give him haste with the Stola. Okay, Fujin backup, sure. Cypher and Raijins gain 1,000 power. Don't think it's... I mean, it matters because it's a lightning backup that can see play with the Dia. But I don't think it's that good. Ah, it's a Ramu this time in lightning. Okay. That's a burst. Oh. That's a good card. 6k to a forward. Reveal the top 3 of your deck. Add a Ramu to hand. Not a ton of Ramu synergy. But, I mean... EX burst 6k damage is really good. And, like, you can... There's a couple playable Ramus if you really wanted to. Like, you could get to 9 Ramus really easily. Like, you could play the 20H. I think the 18C is actually pretty solid. I don't think you'd ever go deep enough to make this one good, but... I mean, if you really wanted to, though. 1, 2, 3... Like, you could go to 15 Ramus, potentially, and then that's... It's not like a likely hit, but like you don't need... Oh, this Ramu's good too. And this one's actually pretty playable. Yeah, you could get to 15 Ramus in a deck if you wanted. Okay. Job Dragoon, sure. Top 2, add a Dragoon. Wow. That's a good card. Very, very good card, actually. Okay, just so I don't forget, let's go ahead and let's read Terra. Oh. So on entry, you can pay a lightning to break it forward. And on entry, you can pay a fire to remove your opponent's break zone from the game. That's just pretty good. Yeah, I'll play the hell out of that. 6 CP, kill anything. 7 CP, kill anything, and remove it from the game along with their break zone. Yeah. I don't think it's what Fire Lightning is missing, but I don't think any of the multi-LBs they've ever shown have really done that, so... Like, I've kind of gotten my hopes, like, really low on multi-LBs. I just think they're, like, really not that interesting. That's the text on this card? Are you kidding me? Oh, I mean, it's a 3 CP backup, doesn't do anything on entry, and it costs an extra kicker to do it. Sack it, get 2 forwards, and your break zone back to hand. For a second, I thought it was a little bit cheaper than it is, but no. 3 CP backup, they can print whatever they want on it. It's probably not good enough. Garnet! With a... Ooh, and a common. Let's go. What? What a strange card. EX Burst, Mill 3. Water and tap. Remove a summon your breakthrough from the game. Fanfrit your opponent. There's just something funny. I'm like waiting for like add a summon to hand or something, but no, it's just Mill 3. Yeah, no, that's a playable card. Okay, some minor war PTSD here. Get out, enters the field, reveal the top 5. Add 2 characters with a cost 2 or less. Place them on the bottom. Place the rest on the bottom. Duel 2 active characters cost 2 or less. Gao gains 5k and Brave until end of turn. Is it card of cost? Or character? It's character specifically. God, thank you, Kageyama, for banning Yuna. We did not need this with Yuna. Oh my god, did we not need this with Yuna in the game? He only buffs himself. Right? I mean, he seems okay. I just don't know, like, what the density of 2-cost cards... Like, you look at, like, Gorilla numbers of 2-cost cards. Like, you have to have, like, 25 2-cost characters in your deck to consistently hit 2 cards. And I don't know of a deck that wants to do that. And the annoying thing is, it sounds almost like an aggro card to me, and I really don't like that. Is good with the backup Gao, I guess, but yeah, okay. Did pay kicker of 3. Is this one? Dull freeze 2 forwards as a kicker. These all are terrible. Black Mage. Fanfrit a 2 cost. If you have a multi-element, Fanfrit a 4 cost. It's fine. We've seen all these. Okay. I kind of like the lore. So on entry, Scry 3. Is it just Scry 3? Yeah, Scry 3. Then reveal the top of your deck. If it's a water card, you add it to hand. I'm guessing this guy's like a detective or something. He's okay. Pretty good, actually. Like, if you have enough water cards, you should always hit for the draw. Great burst. You also can, like... It's a burst that sets up more bursts. Like, if it's a burst, you can go look at the top 3, put one card on the bottom, Lev 6, water card, add the water card, and then your opponent hits the Lev 6 and damage that they keep swinging. So, no, he actually reads pretty good to me. I think this card's actually very solid. We saw Sin, we saw Tidus, we saw all of those. Mayakov, I'm sorry, my friend. I really cannot imagine the Mayakov that would replace the old one. That one's not replacing him. Dole 2 Dancers. A forward loses 2,004 power. Dole 4 Dancers, draw a card. Only do it once per turn. Would be decent if it wasn't named Mayakov. Man, Sarashima Kobe, this is art. Holy cow. 5 cost summon, no burst. Choose a forward. No, that's really not great. I'm not excited by that. Reminds me a lot of like the 6-cost Leviathan. It's like on your turn, it's reduced by 2. And it's like choose a 40 opponent controls, put it on the bottom of the deck, and then play a 2-cost forward from your hand. Like, it's a lot of pieces to line up. Oh. So, I almost thought I was done. I just realized I gotta get my, white and darks. Light Barts. Oh. Okay. Isn't this the one that's used in the Magic set too? It's Winota? We're just like using all the Magic Amano arts now. They got to them one set before we did. Control 4 or more Category 5 characters, gains Haste, First Strike, Brave. Reveal the top 7 cards of your deck. Add 2 Cat 5. Put them in your hand, shuffle the rest, place them on the bottom of your deck. Yeah, that's like okay. I don't think it makes the cut in Refia. Yeah, like Cat 5, it really... Like, again, if we just go into... my build from Continentals. I guess I have 13 Cat 5s. Maybe 7 deep to find 13 is almost enough. Because it finds King Tycoon, which like is potentially really good. 3 Cryle, 3 King Tycoon, 3 Luna. Is there a Cat 5 summon that Refia would be happy with? Why did I even check? Why did I check? Okay. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna save Jack for last. I'm actually like really interested in Jack. Comes in full art. Okay. Choose one. If you take it in 5 or more. I don't think that's good enough to see constructed play, but that is a hell of a card for limited. That is a really good card in limited. I don't think there's enough Brave Exvius synergy to make her generically playable. I think if like Axstar 14L was more played and you could like search her at the right time, maybe. She's honestly like of these like kind of shitty dark heroes they've printed, I think she's one of the best ones. I would play her over Arden, I think. I would play her over the Ilua. Like, but I don't think I would play her in many other places. Like, we're really past this, I think. Okay. Here we go. Bring it all together, Jack. Job is Stranger. Always card name Jack. Or Jack in all situations. Or sorry, or Garland in all situations. So when Jack enters the field, you name a job. Jack can't be chosen by characters with that job. At the end of each of your turns, choose a forward with that job, remove it from the game. I mean, the card isn't bad. I like it more than the Cecil, actually, I think. Like, the more I'm reading it, like, I'm, like, trying to, like, puzzle through it. Does not do enough against Ruffia. I don't think anti-wall is the big one, but it is really, really bad for knights in particular if Ramza isn't already dull. Like, Laswell can't dull freeze him. Garland can't ping him. He blocks for days and on play removes one from the game, effectively. You do still die into the sun if your opponent has Clive. You do die into the sun if your opponent has Clive, but 4 CP, 9k, remove a forward from the game. Like, assuming you get one trigger on this, that's almost good, right? Like, that's almost playable. This is the second card they broke the full art rule for? Like, following after Lightning? This is the one they broke the full art rule for? Not like Kryl? Or like Graha? Like this one? Huh. What a strange card to make a full art. It's weird that Cecil and Jack are so similar. No, I mean the comparison is Cecil. Honestly, like it's Cecil. I actually like it way better than Cecil. Like way better than Cecil. Yeah, no, like they're clearly trying to go like Cecil is a dark character that went light, and Jack is a light character that went dark, so they're kind of similar-ish effects. I think is the idea. Cecil is like you could do it on your opponent's turn, but like it's kind of risky to do that. And he doesn't do anything the turn you play him. Jack does something the turn you play him, kind of. Does it in the end phase, which is a very difficult time to interact with. And like removes it from the game so they don't even get a death trigger off of it and they can't recur it. Cecil probably has better generic support, but I don't think there's like that much good Cecil generic support outside of like the legend. I guess there is like decent support. We really didn't get Neon in the others. Dies, flip 7, play 1. Is there a restriction on the Chaos Initiate? There isn't, right? No, there isn't. You could just spin into Bahamut. That's kind of hilarious, actually. I'm trying to think of like any of the 21 H's are worth considering. Man. Interesting stuff. So we go back through from the top. Nothing crazy there. This card's really cool. Zeromus is very interesting. Zell's got a burst, which I think probably saves him. This guy's pretty interesting. Might see some play. Terra is a really cool LB. Furion's great. Robo's great. Yeah, I've seen them all. All the other LBs have been seen. Go in ice. A lot of interesting stuff here. I need Ruli's clarifications on Kefka. I don't think we've ever had an ability that does this before, so I need to know how that works. Because I think that really impacts how playable the card is. Light Heroes, Bart's, yeah. Seymour seems really good. Renoa seemed cool. These seem pretty solid. Yeah, like the Ice Warrior stuff seems good. I think this one probably doesn't actually see play, but the other ones all probably will. This is really relevant. This is really a scary card to print. I just don't know that I like a card that just shits out 3 forwards when you play it. It's probably fine. Oh, right. If you draw multiples, you just discard them to pay for the cost of it. It's like you can't play them from your hand, but you don't have to. It's very weird they didn't make this multi-playable, by the way. This card is broken. Something is going to break with this card. Love this guy. This is maybe the best art in the set. Like, these two are so good. Gladio's cool. Cryol's cool. Hashmal is okay. Noctis really is sad. Like, that's a really disappointing card. Wall from Opus 16? Maybe. Yeah, we don't know how to print good Earth monsters. And their standard unit. I will say, I think I got the best standard unit backup in the set. That's my spoiler. She's like secretly a pretty good backup. This guy's pretty good. Ramuh's cool. This is a card that could see some play. This is really relevant. This card's good. In water, Garnet's neat. Gao is not bad. I just don't know what would play him. This thing is really good. Like, this is one of the most playable cards in the set as well. I think the other best water card might be... the Emperor's good. But, My Little Ninja backup might be one of the better cards in the set. Yeah, they really did not print much good water this set. Yeah, Jack is fine. Snefrika? Oh, Urianger, yeah. Light and Darks, I don't think any of these are really going to make a splash. I could see a one of Jack Garland in some decks. As like the same type of slot that like the Tidus used to have. But I don't see any of the others really seeing that much play. I think Bart's is a little bit too for Cat 4s. Gains haste. Yeah. Reveal 5. Like, if he hits, he's good. But having to hit 2 and 5 is... Or 2 and 7. Like, just the density of Cat 5 is just not there, I don't think. In the deck that would consider him. I could be wrong on it. I don't think this is a set that's going to move the meta very much, to be quite honest. We didn't get the backup, the Terra backup. I was pretty sure we were going to get a backup that color fixed for Terra and gave you like all of the, you know, the ice and the ice, lightning, fire. I thought was going to get a wedge backup, but the wedge card ended up being Cindy, who Not for nothing, by the way. Let's go back to Earth. Where is she? Why does she tap for ice? What is that about? Is there a single ice card in Cat 15 this set? No, right? Did they mess up? No. Like that's like if it's Cindy as a character, like it clearly should have been Earth, Wind, Lightning, right? Why does she make ice? What is the ice for? Like I mean that it's for Kefka. Like Kefka and her are gonna go in the same deck. But why is Cindy Kefka support? I don't get that. Yeah, okay. I mean, yes, there are some Cat 15 cards, but like if you look at it, Ice Cat 15. There are 5 total cards, 3 of which are bad guys. And like yeah, she has a connection with Noctis and Gentiana, but Noctis has 1 ice card which came into the city starter that like almost specifically broke the normal color conventions of the cards that were in it. And meanwhile, if we just go, Lightning, wow, look at all of these Cat 15 characters, some of which are good guys. What if we go Wind? Okay, Wind doesn't have that many, but like again, like at least like cool. Iris or Ignis Prompto Noctis. Sure, that makes sense. Even Water. I mean, I guess Water's just all Lunafreya, isn't it? Lunafreya Idolus. Are there just no characters in FF15? Or do the devs just hate the game? Like it's just it's just all in Earth. They're all in Earth and they're all in, I guess like Lightning has a decent, but like even Lightning has fewer than I thought. Like Sopfo in Water has more cards than 13 has in most of them. Yeah, I think Sopfo might have more cards than 13 now. Or for the 15 now, as far as like sheer number of things you can do with it. I mean, he already had a real target in Verstale and Arden. Like, that card actually was seeing play. I don't think that... No, you don't play... Verstale doesn't care about this Noctis, right? No, it doesn't care about this at all. No. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Opus 24. There's some like decent standout powerful cards. I think like again Kryl and Earth. I think Erenville is one of the best cards. Like some of the backups seem really good. The forward quality I think is really low. Like, the average forward in this set, I don't think is very good. The Ice, I mean, Ice comes out looking like a champion here, doesn't it? Like, the Ice Warriors, I think Kefka has potential. What does that wedge look like? What does Ice, Earth, Lightning look like as a wedge? What was the Ice? It was Reaper. Alright. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Looking forward to seeing the set in English so I don't have to dig through everything here.